Hello everybody, this is Sonia. I'm in Australia and I've come on here now to show you, this is a very first for me, this is a masculine type junk journal that I've made, and I hope that it's, what it's supposed to be. So this is a piece of wallpaper that's on it, really nice, 68 pages, one signature, not as stuffed full as usual because I didn't do all the flowery bits and things like that. This is actually a nice flower on there, and that's sort of all raised. You can feel the thing on it. There's nice piece of cardstock, and then that for the cover. Okay, I'll try and take this out a bit wider without. Okay, righto. Now, maybe I need to move my camera down a bit. Yes. So I've got it, that, and then I put the calico on the side because I wanted to try to protect the pages a bit because they don't come right out. But you know what? I didn't want it to be exactly even. It's a junk journal. It's not supposed to be even. Things are not supposed to be exact. I did have a little bit of trouble putting this little post on because they only screw in a certain amount, and this wasn't thick enough through here. The bit through there wasn't thick enough. So anyway, I'm just fixing this so I can see what I'm doing. I had to put calico. I folded over calico and I made it a little thicker so this wouldn't be wobbling around too much. It does a bit, but not so much. And then I got this off here of an old piece of jewellery to put this, and I've glued it on there, and then it just comes around and hooks over like so. And I haven't done it tight, so there's plenty of room for putting stuff and making things bigger inside. Okay, so it is 5 by 7.5, I think. About that, yep, that's what I usually do them, and like I said, one signature and 60, 8 or 4, I don't know, yeah. Anyway, so we'll just leave it. It's okay. I'll do it before I put it up in where it's okay. So in the first page here, I have a pocket that I got out of a book for making your, what do you call it, place where you put your plants, your hot house or whatever. And then inside I've got a book plate that you can put in here somewhere if you want to. And then I made a piece of paper, I just put some ink on the piece of paper, put in there to do some journaling on. And up here we have a little, there's a line, and he's got a piece of chicken underneath him, okay? So that's that there, and that's fastened on with a brad, and you can't see it because it's fastened to the other side. Now I only did a 3-hole pamphlet stitch instead of doing 5, and it seems to be to me that it's not as it is sturdy. I'm being a bit silly because the stitches you see are really long, but that's okay because I was just used to them being a bit closer together. But I think the 3 works good. It's not going anywhere. So here I put on a piece of paper onto this page because I put lines on it just to put a bit of interest in there. I've got this piece here that's got a pocket on it, and it's a tag, and there's a stamp. I have another stamp here for something, and this is a nice piece of paper here, of scrapbooking paper that I got. As you can see the other side, it's got little cogs and things on it, I think. So then I made this thingy here. Would you watch me wrap it around the wrong way? Oh no, I got it out. And it's a pocket there, and I did that when I was doing things with Shabby Dabby Doodah was doing. She was making stuff, and there's just a journaling card in there. But see, all these things, you can put pictures in them, you can do whatever you want to, it's... a lot of men don't probably like writing down their thoughts. They don't like speaking them, I know that, but, they're sort of, I can ask my husband about what's wrong for about, a couple of hours on and off, and he'll say nothing, and a couple of days later he'll tell me. He just probably has to think on it, I guess. So this is a piece of calligraphy paper under here, and that's what the lines are from, and then you can see through that there's a bit of calligraphy. And here's a tiny, tiny, tiny little envelope. I tried to add lots of little bits and pieces that might be of interest, you know. I didn't go feminine at all, I don't think. Can be for a lady. A lady might like this. It's just everybody's got different tastes. That's a sticker, and there is a tag. Put a dragon in there. Why not? I found him and I thought he looked pretty cool. I'll put him on there. Pages for journaling. More pages. This has not got anything on it, but I have got in this pack. You'll notice, I'll show you after I get to it. I'll put left a few little supplies for you to use. So there's another booklet there, and there's a tuck spot. There's nothing on these ones. Got to keep, this is part of an envelope, and I just stuck this part here down. I cut the other part of the envelope goes out the other side. I've got this nice journaling card in there, that goes around that way I suppose. And there's another piece of the calligraphy paper. The lines must be like that to show you how to draw. Here's a foot. It's a tuck spot. I thought, why not? I found it, I thought, why not use that in there, Sonia? Okay, and then that's a sticker, so that's pretty cool. This is off a nice piece of scrapbooking paper. This is made out of bits and pieces of stuff, isn't it? So it's like a junk journal. That's what I meant to do. Okay, so there's the other side of the envelope. And my corners are all cut on a... Wait a minute. You can see them. I've just snipped them sideways because I went to use my corner punch and it had a hissy fit because it keeps on falling apart on me. And it just made dents in my first page, so I snipped that off and I thought, well, might as well cut the rest of them off. Didn't hurt. It looks really good, actually. It's a different thing. More pages, a printout of a pay period ending or something. Pay thing, it must be. Righto. More bits here. I've got these paper bags and I just cut the top off and I turned that bit over there. I made two tucky spots here, put stuff in. Lots of places to put stuff in. And there's a piece of paper to journal on. This one here is another one of them. There's a tag. Well, I suppose it's a tag, but it's all these things with the brand on the back, and then you just push it over there like that, and you've got it connected. And when you do, if you do one of these, just make sure when you put it on, you're not going to have all this over the top of your page. That's why I put it on a shorter page, so all that wouldn't come over the top, okay? And now there's a sticker on there for that one. A bit more writing. So in here, under this really neat paper clip, I've got some stickers and some bits and pieces for you to use in here and to do stuff with. And of course, use the envelope as well. I'll put that back around the other way so it'll stay in there. And the giant paper clip. This is another one of them spot things. And you can twist that round and journal on it, because that's just fastened on. How did I do that? Must have glued that onto there after I did it, because it doesn't come through the other side. I must have made this here, and then I glued that bit at the back on there. Okay, and then that's sitting on the top, right? So over here, just under the paper clip, is a little packet, and it's, you know, you can put stuff in that. You can move it around anywhere you want it to in the journal. And then this one here, I have three pockets. Actually, there could be four. 1, 2. Righto, there is 2. There's 4 pockets. Got 4 pockets there for putting things in. And then there's a stamp and a bit more journaling space and a piece out of a book that I got. And there's the back one. And it's got this old, well, I made that out of got a picture out of an old book of stuff and made it. And I live about here somewhere in Australia. Okay, I think. I think it looks about right. Okay, so that's my latest journal, and I'll put that in my Etsy store, and it won't be as much as the others cost, and I will be putting the price of the others down a little bit because I'm going to have a little sale. Okay, so thank you everybody for watching, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.